What if tomorrow morning your phone didn't turn on? Your car wouldn't start. MRI machines, fighter jets, satellites, all frozen. And this might not even be a blackout, and definitely not an online hack. Just the light of modern life gone dull. You see, inside every one of those machines there's an invisible thread, made of tiny metals buried deep within. They make our screens glow, our cars move, and our machines work. Cut that thread, and the world powers down. You might have skipped their names in your chemistry textbook back in school, but today, Gallium, Germanium, and Antimony are three of the most powerful players in geopolitics. They are the invisible foundation of modern power, and one country controls nearly all of their supply. This is the story of critical metals and how they control the global economy. We all know about iron and copper. They built the modern world. Bridges, wiring, skyscrapers, and everything else you can think of. The world mines billions of tons of iron and copper every year, enough to build cities. But gallium? We make less of it than what fits in a single Olympic swimming pool. Germanium? Just a few truckloads. So yes, they are scarce, in a way. But their true scarcity isn't geographical. It's actually industrial. When we mine iron or copper, the process is simple. Mine the ore, smelt it, and you get the metal. But gallium and germanium are a completely different story. They are victims of something called the byproduct trap. We can't just dig up more gallium or germanium because they don't have their own mines. They're the leftovers, the crumbs hidden inside aluminum and zinc ores. To get a few grams of gallium, you have to refine tons of aluminum first, even if nobody actually needs it. It's a slow, expensive, and messy process that most countries didn't want to touch. And that's what made whoever controls the refining process so powerful. China's leader Deng Xiaoping saw the potential and famously said, "The Middle East has oil, China has rare earths." While other countries avoided the pollution, China invested billions building the world's largest refining empire. Today, most countries including the USA, Canada, and Australia can dig the ore, but can't process it at scale. It has to be shipped out to China, and China refines about 99% of gallium, 60% of germanium, and nearly half of all antimony. But this didn't happen overnight. China strategically invested in this specialized sector. China subsidized its industry and established a near-total monopoly on the crucial refinement stage. They captured the choke point, and that's how it ended up holding the world switchboard for these tiny metals. But what makes them so important? Let's start with gallium. It keeps your tech small, fast, and cool. It's in your phone's chip, your EV's fast charger, even satellites in orbit. Without gallium, your phone would overheat, and your fast charger wouldn't be so fast. Germanium is what keeps the world connected. It helps carry light through fiber optic cables, the ones that make the internet, well, the internet. And antimony? It's the protector, making plastics, fabrics, and electronics fire-resistant, from airplane seats to your TV casing. They might not sound exciting, but without them, your devices would all take a massive step backward. Then came 2022. The USA and its allies decided to restrict access to high-end microchips. Beijing struck back. It labeled gallium, germanium, and antimony as dual-use metals, meaning they are vital for semiconductors and fast electronics, but they can also be used to build military equipment, and pulled the plug on exports, citing security concerns. The result? Prices exploded. Gallium up 150%, germanium 300%, and antimony almost doubled. For the first time, the world saw just how fragile these supply chains really were, and how quickly they could be used as a geopolitical bargaining chip.
Fast forward to 2025. Everyone is trying to rebuild. The US is making billions of dollars worth of deals with ore-rich countries, such as Australia and Japan. Canada announced multiple initiatives at the 2025 G7 meeting in Alberta. The EU is trying to find alternative sources to China by investing in plants in Estonia and France. There's still a long road ahead. Rebuilding a supply chain from scratch takes more than a decade, and until then, the world will have to procure these metals from China. But the mission now is clear. Never again be so dependent on one source, because in the 21st century, power isn't about who builds the technology. It's about who controls what goes inside it. And in that race, every atom counts.
If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button, and don't forget to subscribe.